Hi. Welcome to Propajalowitz, bonjour, and hola. Welcome back to Navarnia. My name is Navar, and you're watching my video. So today, we are a butterfly. Makes sense, I know. So today, we are playing Stardew Valley, because I put up a community poll to see what you guys wanted to watch. And pretty much everybody voted for Stardew Valley, I think. I haven't checked it yet. Hopefully it's still Stardew Valley because I recorded so much Stardew Valley. We are going to be watching the full week of Stardew Valley. I think that's how I'm going to start recording these. This may just be a one-time thing. This may be how I forever record this series. I don't know. That's just going to have... It's just probably going to have to just work that way. But, I hope you guys enjoy it, and there is going to be a random cut between day 3 and day 4 because everything died in between day 3 and day 4. The mic, it muted out for some reason. Switch died. Recording devicey thingy died. Everything died. So sad. Anyways, enjoy the video. I will now, get to editing and recording day 4 through 7. I mean, what? I'm not lazy. You are. I'm just kidding. You're a beautiful creature. Please don't leave. Welcome back. Back from whatever that chaos of our intro was. So I have notes of what I did on these days, and day 1 just says potats. So the first thing I did was clearing out the farm and everything, which you'll notice that the camera is kind of off. I am kind of struggling with the camera right now, but it's fine. I'll figure it out eventually. And the white lines on the screen will be cleared up and gone by day 2, so don't worry. I figured out the brightness and everything and how to get all that working correctly. Now is the scene where I go foraging around the bus stop because there was so much stuff to grab. I also bought 22 potato seeds and messed around with the settings a lot because the settings were really annoying. I also got distracted by everything in the little Cinderstop forest and found not 1, but 2 books. 2 in Cinderstop Forest, which is leading me to believe that Leah is stealing books and yet not returning them. And also, Haley took a picture of me without consent, so I'm going to be suing her. Just so you know. Here you can see I am planting and watering and stuff with my potatoes, so we are going to have a very big harvest soon. I do realize that those 2 are kind of alone and really lonely and have nowhere else to be, and I lost all my energy. But for now, that's just what we're going to deal with until we can get enough money to start planting a bigger farm. Hopefully I will be able to get enough money before the egg festival in order to maybe buy some strawberry seeds. But until that, here comes day 2. Day 2 was a bit more fun. There was a lot more stuff going on, but the main thing I want to point out is that we got our watering pole. Oh my god. Okay, we watered the plants and then we got the fishing pole. Not the watering pole. I'm losing it. To the Cinderstop Forest to check for more spring onions and other forageables. This is also when I discovered that turning up the brightness on the Switch would not affect what the camera picks up and would indeed help with the problem with my headphone line showing. But we did get spring onions, so, I mean, I guess that's good. You'll see me messing around with the settings a lot in the game and also with recording because it was a big struggle. I didn't really know entirely what I was doing, but I wanted to make sure that I got it right. As I was heading back to go to the ocean, seaside bay thing to go get my fishing pole, Vincent decided to walk outside of his house and harass me because I was digging through his garbage. So I called the little pipsqueak out about it and told him I was dumpster diving. After I was done bullying the 4-year-old, his mother came out and saw me digging in the trash can. Here is where I got my fishing pole and I started fishing like there was no tomorrow. Granted, I did not make a whole lot of money off of this and didn't really get a whole lot of fish, but it was worth it for the few minutes that I got that bubble spot. You'll see that my skill in fishing is not very good, but eventually I'll start getting better at fishing as we progress through the game. I went back inside of Willie's shop and sold what little fish I could get and was debating about buying the trainer rod, but decided against it because it's not really worth it and you don't get higher quality fish like you would with a normal fishing rod. Plus, I'll need my normal fishing rod I'll need my normal fishing rod if I'm planning on catching a catfish anytime soon. I just gave a great monologue to this and then realized that it was not recording. Anyways, back to it. Eventually it started getting dark and I started to finally get some chests and stuff from the fishing and eventually left with 2 geodes and a bunch of decent fish. For day 2, it was a decent profit, though it's not amazing. I rummaged through everybody's trash cans before finally selling all my fish and going to bed. Finally, day 3 arrived, and we got a really, really rainy day. It was mostly okay. We didn't really get any onions or anything, so it wasn't that great. However, I did start to go fishing near Leah's house. Don't know why I keep wanting to call her Lila, but shout out to all the Lilas out there. I did catch the catfish first try because I am just a pro at fishing. So we fished for a pretty long time and got some pretty good fish before I eventually decided that I was going to stop fishing and head out and do something different. You'll see that in just a second. Never mind, I lie. I just looked at my notes and it says, rainy day, no onions, very sad, not sad catfish, 329 galders, and fishing level 1, so. Oh, and we got a jade, so. Yeah. We sold all of our fish except for the catfish because I don't know when I'm going to be able to get another catfish, and I don't know if I'm going the JoJo route or if I'm going with the community center. I just finished recording days 4 through 7, so enjoy hearing a different voiceover. So day 4 was just a more chill, laid-back day. We cleared out the farm and didn't really do much else than that, since we've lost energy so quickly from trying to chop down trees. we eventually started just chopping down weeds and got all the weeds out of the farm, or as many as I could. After we had gotten finished chopping all the weeds away, I went to bed and got level 1 foraging, so we got that going for us. Day 5 was more eventful, with us collecting our first parsnips, and the traveling cart lady had literally nothing worth buying. She did have a pufferfish, I think, but that wasn't really worth it in my eyes for 1,000 gold that I don't have. We fished for a while before eventually checking her cart, that, like I have previously stated, had nothing. We headed over to see her wares and then went to fish on that little lake pond thing right there. Turns out it is literally just trash and algae, so I ran back over to Leah's house to try and catch a catfish. I got no catfish. Surprising that the first day that there was rain, I get 1 catfish first try, but now I can't get any catfish. ConcernedApe, we are going to have some words. We started to head over to the beach after fishing near Leah's house for a while and collected some shells and sold most of our fish. We went down and met Sebastian for the first time, which was an interesting experience because he told me that the raid was best enjoyed alone. Way to tell me to go away. Oh, and then Alex judged me for dumpster diving because he doesn't know the true profits of stealing from somebody else's private property, aka the trash can. And I just dropped my phone. That was lovely. Okay. We headed back and put our stuff away before going to bed and starting day 6. Let me flip over my notes. So, day 6 was a sunny day, so I decided to go to the mines and waste the lovely weather becoming a ore goblin. I got a lot of copper, just not enough to upgrade anything. I got down to level 7 and then had to leave because I had no more food and I had no more energy and I did not want to die in there due to slimes. We left and I was thinking about fishing, but then decided to go meet Linus and he just said hi. That was about it. We went to bed and put our stuff away like usual and got level 1 mining, which was happy. Clint decided to harass me on my front porch the next morning and I got all of my potatoes. Surprisingly, shocker, my math was completely wrong because those potatoes did not sell for 880. You'll figure that out in just a second when you see my money go back up. The traveling cart lady again had nothing of value. We got over 1,200 gold from selling our potatoes, so we got 55 potato seeds. And we got our first copper bar, which was pretty exciting. We did have to take a second to decide where our potatoes were going, apparently. I'm gonna have a joy in our next episode trying to, water and everything. We cleared out a little bit more of the farm and eventually got completely drained out of our energy. So I put away all of my stuff and eventually headed inside my house. Never mind, I lied. We go hunting for more weeds that we already chopped down in, day 4, day 3? I don't know. After putting away my copper bar, which apparently took me a really long period of time to figure out, It's not that difficult. Just the cursor goes over the copper bar, you click A, and it goes into the chest. Why are you struggling? Okay. I also decided to redecorate and then hated it, so I moved that bench over in front of the fireplace. I still hate it, but at least it's a little bit better.